Review Flamingo. Now that's something I'd watch. You should do Flamingo. Can you do Flamingo / Albert stuff or Jake, aka JNG? Please review Flamingo. Do Flamingo next. Do Flamingo! Review Flamingo. Do Flamingo / Albert equals _. Well, you guys asked for it, so here you go. Albert review. Albert YouTube review, whatever you want to call it. Alright, what is up guys? My name is SheaNorse and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I am back with another YouTuber review, the series that absolutely died out of nowhere and never came back. But luckily, I decided to produce an episode of a YouTube review specifically because so many people have been just requesting this to me, and I thought, hey, you know what? Why not do it? I mean, pretty much more than like 90% of my audience is literally from Flamingo's channel, so why not make a review on him? Because, I mean, so many people have been asking me to do that already. But either way, basically, I'll be going over Flamingo in just a second here. Before we get into this video, I just want to say that the reason why I haven't been uploading daily is because I've been really busy with school. I'm sure you guys don't really care that much, but I just wanted to point that out as life is kind of becoming a little bit of a struggle for me in terms of personal life and stuff like that. I'm glad I'm doing a little bit better now, but I'll be trying to produce as much content as possible now that I have the opportunity to do so. Either way, without further ado, of course, like I said before, the YouTuber that we're going to be reviewing is...
Chillin'. I hate that. I heard Mario screaming in the distance, and that's a really bad sign.
Alright, so if you guys don't know who Flamingo is, I'm not sure what you are doing here on this planet. I mean, pretty much 90% of everybody that plays Roblox should at least know about Flamingo. But without further ado, let's get into the stats. Alright, so mostly everybody knows that Flamingo is a YouTube channel with about 2,904,471 subscribers, which is very insane. I mean, I could not compare to anything as crazy as that, honestly. If we go to his about section here, in his description he says, "Hi, it's Albert from Flamingo. We play all kinds of fun games, but we really like to play Roblox. Make sure to subscribe to let us know you like it too. Here at Flamingo, we make daily family-friendly Roblox gaming videos for business, blah 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 blah." Yeah, basically they have a business email if you want to contact them. If we look at the rest of their stats here in their about section, it says that they've joined in July 5th of 2017, which is the day that this channel was founded, and they have racked up almost a billion views. A billion. They have about 903,490,034 views, which is a crazy. I mean, I wish I could have that many views, but that's probably never gonna happen because I'm probably the most irrelevant person on the planet. Either way, coming back here, I'm gonna go through his Social Blade stats here in a second. Alright, so looking at Flamingo's Social Blade stats right here, he has a total grade of A-, which is actually a pretty good grade considering A- means you have a very good channel. In terms of how many views he's got throughout the last 30 days, he's gotten 52 million views, which is wow. What kind of person gets that many freaking views in a month? As well as getting about 115,000 subscribers. That is just absolutely insane. I wish I had that many subscribers. Ooh, woo. If we look at the amount of subscribers that he gets throughout the last week or so, he actually gets at least about, like, I think about 4,000 subscribers per day. That is literally the same amount of subscribers on my channel right now. Like, that is absolutely crazy. As well as he also gets about 1 million views a day, which is a very large amount of views, considering most of his videos get like about 100,000 views per day, which is crazy. Crazy. Honestly, I'm just really jealous of this guy, you know? He makes so much views off of the content he produces. Either way, now that we have reviewed his stats and gotten rid of all of that out of the way, let's move on to his content. Alright, so when it comes to Flamingo's content, he usually uploads Roblox videos. In fact, I think 100% of all of his videos are Roblox videos. Now, personally, I'm not a big fan of Flamingo's content specifically because if we look at the kind of stuff he produces in terms of his Roblox stuff, he usually likes to just make these really weird random videos that are just so random to the point where you don't really know what to expect from the video, but at the same time, that's kind of the reason why people would click on the video. Now, don't necessarily hate me just because I don't like this guy's content. It's just I find it a little bit crazy, kind of like how Kaneko Kitten's video titles are really crazy as well. But of course, people make content in all sorts of different ways, so that's totally fine, and I guess I should respect that in a way. He basically gets, like, as I said before, like about like 500,000 views per video, which is really crazy. Honestly, if I was lucky enough to get that many views on a specific video, I would probably be like, you know, I would be absolutely just thankful for that kind of stuff. But then again, as a small creator, it's really hard to get that many views, but at the same time, I'm still thankful that Flamingo is surfacing this amount of insane views. Again, as I said before, if we look inside of his content, it's usually just him yelling around about certain things, playing random games, doing random things, talking about random concepts. I'm actually friends with a few people that ended up in his videos, for example, people like Roblocky and Lolorus, yeah, the guy who made Murder Mystery 2. The thing is I'm pretty familiar with this guy's channel, even though I don't necessarily watch it all the time. He also made up the meme about chills and like the still chill and all that kind of stuff. Albert is responsible for that. But not only that, but Flamingo used to own a channel before he actually had the one he had. In fact, it has the name Albert Stuff. Now, Albert Stuff was presumably a channel. Now it has about 1 million subscribers at the current moment. But this channel wasn't necessarily as family friendly as the one he currently has. He swore much more in this channel, even though he was producing content daily in quite a manner. Like, in some of his thumbnails, you actually see like naked Robloxians, and he was usually editing the content himself, which meant that it was kind of his own thing. Either way, with that being said, I mean, I'm not necessarily a huge fan of Flamingo's content. I mean, you could argue, well, it's kind of funny, it's kind of this and that, but I'm not really interested in it. Either way, if I could rate Flamingo's content, in my own personal opinion, I think it would kind of be like around a 7 out of 10, mostly because lots of people still like it, but at the same time, it's not my kind of thing. Alright, so when it comes to Flamingo's editing, a lot of people know that somebody else actually edits for Flamingo. In fact, 2 other individuals edit for Flamingo. Now, unfortunately, he actually removed them from his recommended channels, which is pretty crappy, but if you actually watch his trailer video, you can actually hear that, like, you know, his What is Flamingo video, you can actually hear how he explains how his friend actually edits for him. Now, if we're actually specifying who this editor actually is, you can go into his fan club and you can search through the ranks, and if you search enough, you will see this guy in the rank Adam. Now, this guy is called Speedy226, no, Speedy2622, oh my god, I can't even say his name right, and basically he is actually the editor for Flamingo's channel, and it's pretty crazy to see how he actually ended up in most of Albert's videos, and I wonder if he actually still edits for Albert. I mean, there are a few other people that do edit for Albert as he's trying to upload daily, but yeah, basically, in terms of the editing that appears in Albert's videos, it all relies on Speedy, and personally, I think Speedy is a really, really good editor. If you look at some of his content, like, he actually does have a channel and a community of his own, which is pretty popular. Not as popular as Flamingo, but because of how Flamingo promotes promoted it in a way. I mean, Speedy is actually a really cool person and he does some really cool stuff. Unfortunately, he doesn't upload a lot because he focuses on Albert's content, but if I could rate Albert's editing, it's actually a very nice 9 out of 10. The amount of effort that Speedy puts in Albert's videos is pretty good, and I really enjoy watching them sometimes because of this. Of course, Albert's original videos, which were produced on Albert stuff, were originally edited by him, and if I could rate those in a way, I would give them kind of like a, I don't know, a little bit less, like an 8 out of 10. They're still funny, but I mean, Speedy does a much better job in terms of editing Albert's content, and I really do appreciate that. So, credit to Speedy for being an awesome editor to Albert's channel, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Either way, let's move on to the next thing. Alright, so when it comes to Flamingo's personality, Flamingo is a very energetic and sometimes obnoxiously kind of annoying guy. I'd say on the annoying scale, he does have a little bit of it. Like, if I was playing Arsenal and I heard his voice pack in there, I'd probably be a little bit annoyed. But that's kind of what makes him funny, is the fact that he is partially annoying. He has this annoying accent. He's known for saying such things as Julio and making a funny Spanish accents. I can't even do his accent. That's why I sounded really awkward when I said Julio. But the thing is Albert's really known for his very, I guess, very expressive personality. And because he has such a nice, lovable personality that is a tad bit obnoxious, I think that's the reason why people do enjoy watching his content. Of course, now you'd probably say, well, doesn't obnoxious mean that his personality is super bad? No, I'm not saying that I absolutely hate the guy. It's just I don't necessarily watch his content a lot because a lot of yelling and a lot of this and that and this and that. But I mean, you know, a lot of people seem to enjoy it, and that's what really matters, is the fact that people enjoy watching Flamingo, listening to him speak in his videos, and I think that's the most important part objectively about a person's channel. Not the fact that he's annoying, but the fact that more people watch him. Now, if I could give him a rating in terms of personality, I mean, I would just say that he's a very nice person, and he's probably really nice. I mean, Kaneko Kitten on his Twitter described that he's a really chill person in real life, and you know, he's pretty awesome. Sorry for mentioning Kaneko Kitten 1,000 times here in a Flamingo YouTuber review. It's just the two really relate in so many ways. But either way, coming back to Flamingo, again, he's got such a chill personality. He's a really chill person, so giving him a rating is really easy. So in terms of how much I like Flamingo, I'd give him a considerable 8 out of 10 for his personality. Either way, let's get into the last concept of this video. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to review about Flamingo is his audience, the thing that most of you guys know about Flamingo. Now, most of the people who watch my channel are actually from Flamingo's channel, which is really surprising. Like, I'm actually quite surprised by that. I mean, a large percentage of the commentary community is also part of Flamingo's channel, even though Flamingo has absolutely nothing to do with Roblox commentary. It seems that people like Kaneko helped shape the commentary community in Roblox along with Nathorix and other YouTubers, which is pretty cool, knowing that they're the ones who kind of inspired Flamingo's audience to get into commentary, which meant that because they were influencing commentary, that these people who enjoyed watching commentary came to my channel as well to see the YouTube reviews on these people. Either way, in terms of Flamingo's audience, again, he has literally like almost 3 million subscribers, so I'm assuming that his audience is gigantic. In fact, it's literally, it's huge enough to literally be bigger than the size of Calgary in Canada, which is a really freaking giant city, but I think that Flamingo's subscriber count is almost bigger than Calgary itself, which is crazy, which means that if Flamingo had billions and billions of dollars, he could literally make a city of his own and literally call it Albert. But either way, let's finish this off. Anyways, finishing this all off, Flamingo is a YouTube channel with about 2.9 million subscribers, and he is on his way to 3 million. In terms of his statistics, yeah, he's pretty popular. And if we go to his editing, Speedy is the one responsible for editing a lot of Albert's videos. I'm not sure if he has other editors, but Speedy's the only one I know. And Speedy seems to be a pretty awesome and chill person, so that's pretty amazing on his parts. As well as Albert's personality may be a little bit obnoxious at times, but hey, that obnoxious becomes a funny personality, and I think I enjoy it myself. And finally, going over Albert's audience, I think his audience is really big and gigantic, and I'm glad to have a portion of it. Either way, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in for today's Albert review. And if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you leave a like, and if you didn't, make sure you leave a dislike and tell me why I should improve this kind of content in the future. Either way, I thought I'd dedicate a lot of my time to making this video because, hey, I mean, I really enjoy making these kinds of videos again. I mean, I can't do them as much anymore because I'm trying to go back to uploading daily content, but either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.